Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. And since last episode, well, if you look at the money situation up in the top corner, we got all the bales on field 6 picked up here. Well, except for the stragglers. Let me rephrase that here. Except for the stragglers, we got all the bales picked up. Courseplay did a great job here between episodes. Can't say that for the last 2 times we tried this, but this time around, everyone, it finally got the job done. Got all the bales it could picked up. This trailer here looks like it has 6 bales on it. The other one I think was nearly full. Well, okay, it's got a few along the top here yet, I guess. But this one is definitely filling up a little bit quicker. Again, and everyone, as we get further down the field here, I believe Courseplay has disturbed more and more bales. So, yeah, anyway, it's going great. Got the auto-load trails on it. Like I said, just picking up the stragglers. Debating if we're going to mow this field again or not. I'm not sure. We're sitting at $85 million, everyone. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good there money-wise, if you ask me. Anyway, this episode... actually, let me bring the map back up here. Fields 1 and 2 are ready to harvest, so I figure we're going to start on that. Cows, I believe, are all set. Should be. Anyway, I fed them here a little bit ago. Yeah, looks like they're doing pretty good over here. And the horses here, I did unload what was in there. We didn't quite have a full trailer load. Let's see, find the right screen here a minute. 7... Actually, you know what? That might give us a full trailer load here. Yes, it will. We had 23 in the trailer. That will bump us up to a full 30. Might go ahead and just take these down and sell them, everyone. We're getting close to $90 million, so I don't know. Getting kind of excited here to see that number. Again, everyone never made this much money, or never left this much money, I don't think, in the game before. We might have made this much before, possibly, everyone, but I've always obviously kind of spent it, right? So... And at least in this case, I mean, we're looking pretty good equipment-wise. I don't know there's really necessarily anything we need. We can bump up the quantity of combines, I suppose. But again, we're only farming fields 1, 2, 4, and 5 at this point, everyone. Until we get back to field 6, I don't think there's really a sense of getting more combines here. We are going to just go through the poles here, because I didn't think I could make that turn. And this truck, when it comes to turning, everyone, slightly questionable. And a reminder, everyone, while we're driving down to the sell point here, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, we ask that if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, please join us in on TeamSpeak and RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below. And, of course, I want to mention here again, the multiplayer servers are Farming Simulator 19. They are not 15. So, I know we're playing 15 here, everyone. The multiplayer servers are still 19. Don't forget, too, everyone, if you want to catch the multiplayer episodes, you can find those over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. I do stream when I can and when my internet allows, which at least this week, everyone, has not been good. Internet, I don't know. I'm going to have to call my provider again because, yeah, the internet has been absolute crap this week. Okay, we'll let that unload here, everyone. Topping 86 million here. Almost. There we go. 86 million. How we looking? We got 173 horses at this point. Yeah, we probably... I did purchase some more horses between episodes, by the way, at some point. I don't know when that was, but did buy... I think bought us back up to 200 horses here, so... Yeah, we're sitting at 173. I think we'll wait till a few more convert over before we buy more here again. And then we'll get the combines rolling here. Again, fields 4 and 5. Oh, actually, you know what? Nope. Change that around. Fields 4 and 5 have just changed to the ready state. So that's nice. We'll get all 4 fields going here this episode. And get those fields harvested. I was looking, too, everyone. We do have some wheat we can sell here as well if we want to. The corn, I think that was from one of the times where I accidentally misplanted one field. So I won't bother selling that. And if you look at the price is, oh my goodness, bad. Right? So... What I was thinking we might do, is harvest the canola, replant the fields back into canola, and then harvest it again. That will have a good amount of canola to sell. Again, the price is pretty good on canola there at this point. So, and I was also thinking, once the bales are picked up on field 6, I might till that field under, and we'll go back to crops on that field. So we do bales 3 times on that field. Kind of lost count, everyone. I think it was 3 times, wasn't it? Somewhere in there. $2,034,000. That's actually interesting. That's a little less than, I thought we normally got like $2,070,000 or something like that. But okay, $2,034,000. Price on the horses must fluctuate slightly then or something like that. Must not fluctuate much, but... Horse, $67,800. I don't know. To be honest, I don't pay attention to that price. So maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I do know we get great demand for it, though. Only had that once here so far, but we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. If that happens again, that definitely makes some money when we get a great demand, especially like it was 1.8 or 1.7 or something like that last time around. Getting nearly, what, $4 million per load? Yeah, not going to complain about that. Other than the fact I wish I would have had more horses at that point to sell. Anyway, we'll get this parked up by the horse barn there again. Just been leaving it there here as of late, everyone. Again, horses are pretty much about once a day in the game here. Maybe not, well, yeah, probably about once a day, I would say. We are getting a load of horses out of there. Having around 150, 200 horses. Definitely makes a difference, everyone, as far as how many horses you have. Again, I wasn't sure about that here a while back, and I can definitely say it definitely makes a difference. The more horses you have, the faster they convert. See if we can not crash into the fence this time around. I got a bad habit of doing that, coming in a little hot. And again, when it comes to this truck, everyone, unless you got your foot on the gas, it does not steer. You got your foot on the brakes or just, don't have it on the gas, period. Yeah, you get good luck steering. Ain't going nowhere. Well, but straight, which is super annoying. Contact. Okay, we'll just leave that there. That should be pretty good, I would think. Let's go hop in some combines here, everyone, and get some combines a-rolling. And again, this time around, I left the combines by the field, so not going to force you folks to watch me drive the combines all the way to the fields here. We're like, we're not quite exactly right by the start point, but we're fairly close. Even off the planting tractors out here this time, too. It's like, you know what? Why are we driving the planting tractors over here all the time? Pretty much one piece of equipment per the field all the time, so... And so, everyone, we just stuck with the in-game combines here. Again, as I've said before, Case axial flow combines, one of my more favorite combines. Not favorite, don't make a mistake on that one. But one of my more favorite combines in the game here, at least especially back in 15 anyway. Of course, back in 15, we didn't have John Deere combines right away until the mods started coming out. Back in this combine here so I can keep tabbing that. Actually, you know what? You're probably field 1. We'll take you over to field 1 here, get you going. Might do a little harvesting ourselves here this episode as well, everyone. Once I get these combines going, we'll get the Courseplay trucks rolling. And then I'll just maybe take over, I don't know, whatever field we feel like harvesting here. We'll do some harvesting ourselves here this time around, because why not? Let's see, what's your field 2? Definitely much quicker. I've been having the combines, like right next to the field. Just move a couple feet, hit the hired worker button, and we are done. Okay, one more combine left to go here yet. And then if the trucks stayed in the same tab order, which they should have, everyone, we should be able to tab through the first 4 trucks, just bring them over to the silo system, have them drive the course, and we should be ready to rock and roll here as far as harvest goes. And we'll see how well Courseplay does here this time around. Again, last harvest, we had one mistake. I think that was on field 1. Again, Courseplay got behind the combine, and I don't know why it does that. I find it strange that it causes a problem, because again, Courseplay is behind the combine. It's not like Courseplay's in front of the combine. No, Courseplay's behind the combine. And for some reason, that stops the entire operation. I don't quite understand why it does that. It does, so, oh well. Anyway, here field 1. Bring you over to the silo here. Actually, you know what? I can bring him over right to field 1. There's no need to bring you to the silo. Field 1's basically just as close, right? So... he's on the field. Next one is field 2. This one will start at the silo. Not that field 2 is necessarily that far away either, but hey, the silo system is just a bit closer. Okay, field 4. Like I said, if we got this right, they should all be in tab order. That's what we had last time. With the exception, I think the last field, field 5, was not in tab order, but then we fixed that, so now it is. And then the last one, yep, field 5. Perfect. You'll have to keep an eye on the prices there for the wheat, everyone. It looked like based on the menu there, the price was going down, so maybe we'll wait to sell. We'll see what's here. I'd forgotten, everyone, that we had wheat in storage to sell there. I was looking at that. We sold the soybean. Was soybeans, of course? Yeah, I believe it was the soybeans we sold. So yeah, I forgot that we had wheat in storage that could have been sold there as well. But again, we're not going to be in a big hurry for that. We got a little bit of sunflowers and a bit of corn there as well. Again, the corn, I think that was all just from one field. So next time around when we plant corn, we'll probably sell that corn. And again, price is in the tank at the moment. How long it takes for the price of corn to come back up? Apparently it takes a while, everyone, because yeah, we killed the price there last time around. As I've said before, I do not like the economy here in Farming Sim. I said Farming Simulator, everyone. I didn't say 15 or 19. The economy in Farming Sim, period, everyone, is, yeah, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So, anyway, let's go take over for a combine here. Which one do we want to do? Well, this one, sure. We're going to unhire the worker on that. We're going to pop open some GPS here. I got to remember this one is this one? Yes. Depending on what version of Farming Sim you're playing, everyone, they got different keys here, so. Okay, I need to work on my turning around here a little bit more, apparently, looks like. But anyway, everyone, we are harvesting. So yes, got I don't know why the pipe's out. Did I put that out? I don't know, maybe I did. We'll leave it out. That's fine, I guess. I'm sure Courseplay put that on. I must have caught, or not Courseplay, the hired worker. Must have caught the hired worker just as he was getting ready to put it out. Looks like our Courseplay driver is headed this way. Yep. See, the truck is assigned to us. Again, for those of you who never maybe used Courseplay before, back in at least Farming Sim 15, now when Courseplay used to work fairly well here. I think as we've demonstrated here, we're full, stop. I don't know, was there a stop mod back in Farming Sim 15? I don't remember if there was or not, everyone. In Farming Sim 19, we got the full stop mod there that will stop us once the combine is full. Actually works really, really well in 19. 17, I remember being a little bit derpy. It would stop you, but then it wasn't quite quick enough. 19, everyone, it actually it stops you quick enough, so it actually is somewhat useful. Before, when it would stop you, again, it would not stop you quick enough, so you'd kind of like drive halfway into some of the crop, and you have to back up all the time. It's kind of annoying. Same thing with baling, too. But at least in 19 now, in the full stop mod, actually works out really nice. So, again, there might be some nice mods in 15 here, like GPS. I do like the GPS here in this version much more. Obviously, like Courseplay, way more. But there are some really, really good mods in 19 as well. And then some of these mods might have been in 15 too, and I just don't remember anymore. That's like, what, 5 years ago, Farming Sim 15, right? So, still a halfway decent game. Though the menu system, everyone, is just, yeah, that needs to go away. That needs to go. Don't think I remember ever really complaining about that back in 15, everyone. It's just, that's what the menu system was, I guess. But, yeah, when you compare it to 19, everyone, oh yeah, way, way better. And, of course, the shop and just a lot of major menu UI system improvements in 19. Make the game far, far easier to get through menus and shops and configurations and all that good stuff. Of course, I mean, you folks know how much, it's like going through the menu here. It's like, oh, wait a minute, no, got to go back this. No, there's the one I was looking for, Yeah. Nice thing in 19, just got the tabs along the top. Click right on the tab, go to exactly what you want. Or if like me, you still click through a couple before you finally get the one you want. But anyway. like Courseman's getting ready to unload that combine as well. I have not loaded up any sort of glance, or actually maybe he did just unload. Must have just unloaded. I don't see any crop in the hopper there. Yeah, I was about to say that I'm not running any sort of inspector or glance mod here. Again, I always prefer the glance mod over the inspector mod. It's kind of a personal preference there. Not running any of those yet here in Farming Sim 15. Kind of debated about adding it, never have yet. So we can't see any of the, all the information of the various pieces of equipment that are running here at this point. I think we're only running 10 pieces here, so we got 2 tractors picking up bales, 4 combines, and 4 trucks running. So not necessarily altogether that impressive, really. Yep, it's going up and down the field. Up and down the field. Exciting stuff. I will say, though, everyone is kind of cool seeing the other combine across the way there. Just need to keep an eye on, too, when Courseplay says the tractors that are doing the bales are full. Once the bales are full, everyone will have to get those unloaded. Again, Courseplay does not know how to unload those trailers, nor does it know how to turn them on, everyone. So, got to make sure we turn them back on here as well. That's always a little bit of the trick. I'm going to keep forgetting to do that. So we'll see if we can actually get those bales picked up somewhat reasonably amount of time here this time, without having to run the course like multiple times here. That's at least in the past, has kind of been what's happened. I'm going to keep having to run it multiple times because I keep forgetting to turn the bale trailers back on, and like I said, of course, Courseplay doesn't know how to do that, so. That being said, too, I'm not taking the time. I really probably should take the time, see if I can figure out what bale trailers I used last time around. I do seem to remember the bale trailers I used last time around being quite a bit more OP. Not necessarily maybe capacity-wise, but width and pickup speed-wise than the ones I'm using this time. And we are unloading again. Nice. Actually, surprised Courseplay's unloading on the... Actually, you know what? I wonder if because the driver was called while we were not over crop, is that why he's unloading us? Because I'm actually surprised that our course was actually unloading while we're over crop. I thought Courseplay usually waited till we're a little more, like, almost full, or actually full before doing that. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. This might have been before the whole avoid fruit and that type of thing came out with Courseplay. I don't recall. Back when Courseplay started sliding down the slippery slope of derpiness. And of course, as I said before, Farming Sim 19, of course, it's pretty much gotten so derpy at this point. It's just, yeah, it's not worth using. Not even worth using anymore. It's so derpy. But, again, in 15, like I said, last harvest, fixed it one time, We harvested 4 fields. Courseplay got 3 out of the 4 fields done perfectly. And then the last one there, again, just one hiccup. Still don't quite get why it does that, but the one hiccup there is not too bad. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Oh, let's see how we're looking here. Looks like we're looking pretty good. Actually, you know what? One of these must be full, or are they actually making that good of progress here? Oh, this one's filling up a little more with bales here this time. Must have came across a bunch. I think last time we checked, he only had a handful of bales on him. Now he's almost got the bottom layer full. Yes, and this one is full. Okay, so we'll have to remember that. He should be popping up here in a moment, needing to be unloaded. So we'll back to harvesting here. Okay, make sure we have the right one selected. It doesn't lock on yet, but I'm going to double check just to make sure. Unlock it and relock it. not sure if I trust that to be right or not. Not sure what the countdown on this GPS is for. I don't know if that's meters to the end of the field. Possibly. I don't know. 160 meters to the end of the field yet. That might be about the right distance there. I'm not entirely sure. One of the things this GPS has, Evan, that the one in Farming Simulator 19 does not, though, is auto turn. I guess technically the one in 19, Evan, does have the stop feature. You can do that with this one here as well. And let's see what's here. Thought there was a way to change that. Maybe not. Nope. Not me to do that. No, you don't want to do that just as a... Yeah. There we go. That will auto-turn the count. Actually, we should try that. We'll just see what happens here. Let's see. Increment auto-stop distance. So maybe is that the one I want? Ah, okay. I guess 1 is the lowest. If you're going to do this, you probably really should have a headland or two across the field, and that way GPS is turning on the field a little more. We'll see what happens here. I never really made use of this feature a whole lot back in Farming Simulator 15, Evan, just because, again, well, you'll probably see it here. GPS, I'm sorry, is probably not going to do the greatest job turning. That's actually not horrible, though. That one actually is a pretty good turn, all things considering. I'm going to back up and get that little missing spot, though. So, again, if I did a headland or two across here, that would actually probably work pretty good. Again, depending on what implements you have, though, definitely some mixed results with auto turn feature. We would make use of the stop feature every now and then, but typically, again, at least this version of GPS, I always just turn manually. Same thing in Farming Sim 19 as well, just turn manually. I do believe it has the ability to do skip rows somehow as well. 3 lanes, yes. I think that's the lanes one, everyone. That will increment the lane numbers. So, if you want to skip every other lane, I believe that's how that works when it comes to the auto turn. And that'll probably help a little bit with accuracy, missing stuff at the end of the fields there as well. Yes, I have nothing like a little harvesting here in Farming Simulator. As I've said before, one of my favorite activities in the game. Something about, doing all the work, getting the fields ready, planted. I guess technically Courseplay or hired workers did most of the work, but hey, anyway. Then we get to harvest the benefits of all our labor. Of course, we do have to sell it yet before we actually make any money off it, but... Okay, Lamborghini is ready to unload some bales here, so let's go over there. Let's see, what is the button here? Unload is O. And then we'll turn it back on. What I did, everyone, is I changed the street speed. Yes, I changed the street speed to 12 miles per hour run. That way, it's limited to 12 miles an hour. I can turn it right back on as soon as we get past the sell point there. So it should be back on. Hopefully that way I do not forget to turn it back on. So we should be good to go there. Otherwise, before, when I was always waiting until he got back to the field, and I would turn him back on, which... you know how that goes, right, folks? Yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Not seeing... there's one bale over there. Yeah, not seeing much for missing bales here. Looks like there's 2 more over that way. I don't know if they're on this row or what row they're on. Hard to say, but... a couple of unwrapped bales here as well so far, but not a lot. Not a lot, so that's pretty nice. Okay, back to harvesting. Getting fired back up here again. Really probably should have like the manual ignition mod, having that way the combine stays on, but we don't have to fix this too often, so... And again, I'm trying to keep the mods somewhat light here this time around. That way we don't have too many mod conflicts, hopefully. We were discussing this here a few episodes back, everyone, at least from what I remember. Back in 15, I think we remember having a lot more mod conflicts, and mod issues here. Not necessarily maybe like errors and quality of mods, but just conflicts with mods not getting along here. That seems to have been fixed here in 19. You really don't have issues like that anymore. Not like you did back in 15 anyway, that I remember. In 19, you can pretty much typically install all the tractor mods you want, and they really don't conflict with each other. Now, that doesn't mean you won't get a bad one. Classic Xerion 5000. That will crash your game. But that's just one mod that is bad. It's not necessarily conflicting with other mods, right? I don't know, something about 15 of it, just I think there's so many more scripts required, especially for the more advanced functionality on various tractors. Take the John Deere 8Rs we have, for example. Ooh. Let's bump the turn key there. Let's not turn. Again, like those 8Rs, that have the duals, the added weights, IC controls. I'm not sure what other else scripts. I know the 8R I added before one that did not work. That one had just like a folder full of scripts for adding this and that functionality to the tractor. So yeah, all kinds of stuff that was added on that you don't, as far as I know, really need anymore in Farming Simulator 19. That is definitely quite a bit nicer. Anyway, I've been looking at the time. I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. We're just going to keep on harvesting. So you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.